Hope you guys are having a great weekend. We've got another update in the Nijisanji situation as a hit list has been made. On Reddit, 10 hours ago, Niji's sister, which is like a Nijisanji White Knight, I guess, Niji's sister said, "Don't harass the talent." Also, Niji's sister entirely makes lists to attack people who support. Here's the hit list itself. There's a document that says indies, merch, artists that support Doki /XLN. These are Twitter handles of those who support Doki and throw stones at Nijisanji EN and any color. Oh my gosh, they're literally the "leave the billion-dollar corporation alone" meme personified. Note, work in progress, please wait. Disclaimer, I did not make this list all by myself. A lot of input are from Niji fans, and I just make the compilation here and double check by looking up for the evidence tweets. First and foremost, please block this person. One of the most disgusting people in the community, two-faced person who trash talks any color /Nijisanji, EN, Elira, and Vox. Retweeted revenge NSFW of Elira and make fun of her, but they're still replying to Niji N Livers tweets acting like goody two-shoes. Yeah, I have no idea what the revenge NSFW they're referring to is, and I don't want to know either, so moving on. Next, DramaTubers /Clippers /YouTubers /Streamers. Kiyomaru, DramaTuber, the one who stirs the situation the most, admitted he hates Nijisanji and biased. Screenshot of the deleted tweet. Then they go on to say false ID, DramaTuber, scum of the earth #2, DreamEchu, YouTube here, I don't know their Twitter, and said on the community post that they don't want to support Niji anymore. Wait, so literally just saying that they don't want to support Niji anymore got them on this list? What? Tectone, actively rallying up the hate, and after the black box stream he tweeted, "I love how Nijisanji response was please respect everyone, but Selen," calling any color a terrible company and the stream a smear campaign. A lot of people have a negative opinion of that Pandora stream, though. Whoever wrote this document's not facing reality very well, it seems. The list continues. Moist Critical /Penguin Zero. Some Ordinary Gamers /Mudahar. Asmongold. Hero Hey. Oh, what? What? I'm on the list. No. Coefficient. Evanito. And Kenji. And next they've got this section, artists / merches. Wait, like merch, like merchandise, like they're upset at inanimate objects now too? Like, what the heck? Let's take a look at this part. Sazanix, openly supporting Doki, and said they're moving on from Nijisanji. Spilled that Enna and Kyo were supposed to do a cover, and she was supposed to be the artist, and excused it with, "I didn't sign an NDA, so it's fine. Thanks for the tip, Anani." SH Uko. Literally, they're just hate writing, but they did the Elira /Vox revenge NSFW. The tweet and arts are deleted. I have no screenshot of it because I never see it, and I never want to see it. Well, it looks like the person who wrote this document and I can actually agree on that part at least, both not wanting to see whatever the heck that's about. Also to add, he apologized later on. Arlia Graphics, she does the wiggle emotes and merches, stops making Niji stuffs, and it said this will be the last time / we'll never sell Niji merch again, and added, "No thank you" to continue it, so if she backtracks then screw her. Mofu Merch posted announcement about chose to see support for the organization. Lemon Werewolf, in light of recent news, I'm having a sale on all of my Niji merch because I would like to clear all of my stock. Chukeems, however you say it, sorry, discontinuing Nijisanji EN merch. So yeah, this is a recurring theme here with this entire list. Like, people who simply said they don't want to support this corrupt corporation anymore, being Nijisanji / any color, of course, are being put on this list. And that's so freaking weird. Like, simply not wanting to support this corrupt corporation is getting you put on this list. Why are these, like, Niji sisters or, like, Nijisanji Defense Force people so freaking, like, obsessed with bootlicking for this corrupt corporation? It's so weird. So yeah, I kind of skipped through the rest of this because it's pretty much the same stuff. Like, people just not wanting to make Niji merch and all that, or saying that, like, oh, I don't want to support Niji anymore. As you know, and as I said already, you got them put on the list. Okay, so then they have this part. Just condensing it. Merch, won't draw, wants Oshi out of Niji, artist drops Niji. Wants Oshi out of Niji, that means they care about their Oshi. You see how Niji treats their livers. So yeah, the list goes on, and then they have this next part. Indies, other corpos, etc. Mujin, that Genshin /wannabe VTuber, calling for Vox graduation under Kyo's tweet. Made tweet about Vox, Elira, and Ike disregarding privacy, etc. Overall, very vocal about hating on Nijisanji and the Livers, especially Vox. See you Vtuber, telling Nijisanji to do better. Made video about Nijisanji without research, and got a source from 4chan and threw all of his Niji friends under the bus, back when Selen's issue was at its highest peak, by talking about how he almost decided to join Niji, but they wanted him to stop voice acting, with very little to no actual details. Scarlet unfollowed him later on. Domo arigato thanks. Weirdo, shaded Nijisanji. Also tweeted shady stuff to Arvin, who was allegedly supposed to be the 4th Crisis member, about Nijisanji. Hammer Schema. Discontinued Height collaboration with Nijisanji and supports Doki. Rikami. He's supporting Doki. Note, I think it's fine. You can support both without harassing and stirring the hate. Wait, why are they on the list at all then? This doesn't make sense. But if I tried to make sense of this whole thing, I probably would have had my brain explode or whatever. What's that called? Yeah, whatever that's called. It probably would happen to me, so I'm not going to think too much about it. Let's just finish this off. Kage VTuber, liking hashtag Sink the Yacht and false ID's tweet comparing Elira and Doki subs. Dove Love VT, tweet, sink the motherfrickin' yacht. Vigumio, Doki's friend, openly supporting her and stuff like that. Shu unfollowed her and unmodded her. I don't know who, next section, I don't know who, but they got followers. Oh my gosh, it's just like a giant list of usernames too. And like, most of this stuff doesn't even have any of the alleged context. You know, some of it has alleged context, but most of it doesn't, except the first one. It's like they did the first one, and then they just kind of like gave up on the rest, like zero effort into the rest of this. Just, here's a list of people you're supposed to hate. Just take my word for it. It's for a good reason. I'm not even going to read the first one because I really don't want to say ara ara. So yeah, that's not going to happen. I guess we'll start wrapping this up. Let's see some public reception on Reddit about this entire list. Oh, actually, one more thing first. So apparently this list has actually been deleted. I was taking a look at an archive of it. On one hand, I'm thinking like, hopefully they got the self-awareness to realize that list is just like some crazy psycho stuff, and they like took it down because they got some self-awareness, which if that's the case, like I said, that's good. However, I'm concerned that it might actually be option 2, which is they didn't like that the list was being made public and like people were talking about it and it was getting shared around, and they still have the list, but just somewhere else now. And that would mean that they're still acting all crazy somewhere else and they haven't gotten self-awareness or any of that stuff. So hopefully it's option 1. All right, some top comments from Reddit about this list. This is scary. How can the people who compile this list not see how odd this behavior is? Their behavior is that of a fanatic or cult follower, because that's what they are. It's really interesting that they're using the word fanatic there. I think it's fitting for sure, and it's especially interesting to me because the craziest part of the Ruby community, I had coined the term Ruby fanatic for them years ago, and they were doing similar stuff like this. For example, if you dared criticize Ruby at all, or talk about the corporate corruption going on at Rooster Teeth, these Ruby fanatics actually made a hit list very similar to what we're seeing here, where they would put anyone who said that stuff onto the list. So yeah, this user had said their behavior is that of a fanatic or cult follower, getting a response that says because that's what they are, and another response saying the people who made this list are the same people who didn't care about a person who tried to take their life, but became vehemently upset when their Oshi lost a few thousand subs, the same type of people who ran a website responsible for doxing people who were critical of Nijisanji. Yes, they are like a freaking cult chasing after their fake internet boyfriends who'll never love them and could probably do with years of back therapy. A separate top comment reading, my favorite reason for blocking someone on the list, Doki's friend, openly supporting her and stuff like that. Yeah, that one was especially crazy, which is saying a lot, because that whole list was pretty nuts. Another top comment reads, this is freaking vile. How dare they not support Nijisanji, a big corporation with bad and toxic environment? It's really amazing to read the way they try to defend Niji, and one of their points is, see you telling Nijisanji to do better? You can't make this up. Also, Niji sisters, if Nijisanji would have a choice of throwing you under the bus, you bet they would. They don't care about you at all. Alright, so that's the news, that's the list, that's some public reception, and ultimately, like I said a few minutes ago, the list was deleted. So hopefully the people who made the list have realized how crazy that all was, and they're more chill now, and like, that's the end of that. So consider letting me know what you think about all of this in the comments. As always, thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.